In the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University.
Oh, picture this. Shaq gets drafted, right? Signs a $1 million check. First big bag ever. And you know Shaq. He like, we rich, baby. I'm gonna buy a Benz. For me, my dad, and my mama. The bank teller like, Mr. O'Neal, your account's already in the red. Shaq's looking like, in the red? What you mean in the red? I just made $1 million. And that's when Shaq's financial advisor sits him down and goes, tell me right now, do you want to be rich for a summer or wealthy for your lifetime? And that was the first time someone talked to Shaq like he wasn't Superman. But that's when Shaq flips the script. He didn't get smarter overnight. Big man got humbled. And that's what saved him. Shaq got to see it happen firsthand. Get these big old checks, and in months, gone. You know the late 90s. Jewelry, spinning rims, and crazy cribs. But that's when he realizes, I ain't doing all that. I can't be popping bottles at the club 4 times a week. They're already slapping me over the head with these taxes. So then he starts studying business owners around him. Because he knows he wants to be rich even after he's done playing, not just while he is. Shaq wasn't scared to have no money. He was scared to lose it. So he started to move smarter, live beneath his means, so he would never have to feel what broke felt like again. And he thinks to himself, okay, 10 years in the league, about 15 mil a year, but if I spend it all now, then what? Then one of his boys is like, bro, what are you saying? You just signed a Reebok deal for 100 mil. Why you budgeting like you broke? Shaq leans over like, I only spend the money that I made while I was sleeping. And his boy's like, what you mean? You get 10 mil and didn't spend none of it? Shaq is like, look around. We're in LA. Everybody want to be rich. Real wealth is quiet. Wealth is strategic. And wealth don't miss no payments. And after that three-peat,
O'Neal with the strong move on McCollum.
A three-peat and a sweep for the world champion Los Angeles Lakers.
Shaquille.
that's when corporate comes. Shaq, we want you to be the face of the new line. We'll pay you $3 million, a 2-year endorsement. And Shaq looks back, do I get a piece of the company? Well, no. It's just a marketing deal. All right, cool. I'll pass. See, Shaq wasn't interested in just promoting brands. He wanted equity. He wanted ownership. You think I'm going to keep wearing your logo for free? Endorsements in. Ownership lives forever. And that's when his financial team comes in. The real estate cash flow covers the houses. The gym business covers the cars. And the royalties, that's play money. Shaq doesn't spend money. He spends cash flow. Even today, Shaq isn't retired. He just never has to work again. And that's the goal. While most people spend what they make, Shaq spends what he produced. Today, Shaq got rings, checks, and the deals. This ain't about the basketball anymore. This is about ownership. He want to make sure that his kids don't mess up what he's built. All they got to do is follow the play. And Shaq doesn't talk about wealth like that. He teaches it. Quietly, consistently, and through action. And P.S. Most folks think that legacy is what you leave behind. But real legacy is what you built while you were here.